Quote of the day, the 7th of December, 2025.
We know when there is an obstacle, an opponent, and an enemy, we have to mobilize and strategize to eliminate that obstacle, to defeat that opponent, to overcome that enemy. But what if you don't know that there is an enemy? Today, I want to talk about the mindset. What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Welcome back to Endure, Believe, Rise. I hope this message reaches you in good energy. I hope you and your loved ones are in good health. Quote of the day: if we can see our mind as a disease, we can find there is a cure. We don't have to suffer any longer. Don Miguel Ruiz. Song of the day: Comatose by Skillet. You know, the older I get, the more I realize, the more that I'm exposed to people who have been secluded or isolated their life, the more I realize the quote, the greatest trick the enemy ever pulled was convincing people that he didn't exist, is so true. It's just so true. And we don't have to stay in the realm of religion, and we're not going to stay there. We're going to go a few places on this video, on this post. But when you don't know that there is an issue, how can you even begin to fix it? So many people have been, for lack of a better term, sheltered, secluded, isolated, if you even want to call it. They've been submerged in a culture that tells you there is no problem. There's nothing wrong with what you're doing. Hey, we're all suffering from substance abuse. It's okay if you suffer from substance abuse too. Hey, we're all suffering from depression. It's okay if you succumb to depression too. Hey, we've all failed at our marriages and relationships. You should be expected to fail too. The enemy wants to convince you that there is no enemy, there is no opponent, and there is no problem. That everything is I laugh because this is the phrase that popped in my head. Everything is peachy keen. And peachy keen means white picket fences, sun is shining, birds are chirping, mailman's walking down the street waving, milkman's dropping the milk off on the front door. As you can see, I'm painting a very 70s peachy keen picture-esque, if you will. And nothing is wrong. Your mindset is not contaminated because this is the same mindset your father had, and your father's father, and the father before him. Hey, you've actually gotten a little bit better each time, so why even seek to improve? There's nothing wrong with the fact that you and your wife argue every single day, or that you are miserable at your job, that you wake up with these dark thoughts. See, as long as you don't think there's a problem, long as you don't think that there is something that is wrong, you're never going to look for a solution. And the system and the enemy and the opponent, they get to run rampant through your village with the white hand of Solomon because you've been brainwashed that it's not even happening. You like how I threw that Lord of the Rings reference in there? And that's what happens. We have a mindset at times that is a disease. And honestly, if I'm being honest, all mindsets are diseases. No matter what mindset you have, it's a disease. But is a disease worth catching? See, emotions, energies, mindsets, ideas, they're very contagious. They will catch fire. They do not need much to become flammable. They need you to know what you're talking about. They need you to believe in it. And they need someone else that's willing to listen. Those three things are present. A mindset becomes very, very contagious. And oftentimes, that's a good thing. When we're talking about health and how you can better it and take it into your hands and start to improve upon it, that's a good thing. We talk about education, knowledge and wisdom, intellect, being able to explore different ways to improve our income, to improve our relationships, to learn about different societies and cultures throughout the world. This is a good thing. But that same contagiousness, that same disease can be spread when you have a culture that thinks substance abuse is something normal. Well, we all have 4 drinks a day, and that's normal. Well, we all partake a little bit in the greenery, and it's normal. Well, we all step out on our wives, and it's normal. Now, I'm not judging anybody. None of the things that I just said am I here to tell you is wrong or right. I'm here to give an example of how you can see being contained and isolated, being submerged inside of a certain mindset and a certain culture can tell you that there's nothing wrong with what's going on in your head. That there's no way that you should be improving, that there's nothing that you should be doing different. I'm here to tell you every single day you wake up, you need to ask yourself, are you okay with the direction that you're heading in? See, if we can start to see our mindset as a disease, we can start to find that there is a cure and we don't have to suffer. We don't have to go without. We can start to achieve the things that we've set out to achieve. I'm not saying don't enjoy your life. I'm not saying don't have a good time. But I am saying something shouldn't have a hold on you. You should be able to pick something up and put it back down. You should be able to do other things without this one thing being the center of your life, having a gravitational hold on you. And if that is the case, I want you to know that there is a cure. There is a different mindset. There is a different culture that you can involve yourself in that doesn't say I have to be a slave to this bad image, this horrible negativity that follows me around, especially when it comes to mental health. Mental health has been, especially in my culture, been talked as a taboo word. Shouldn't say anything about you being sad. We all have these dark thoughts, and we do. There's a way to deal with them. Shouldn't be overcome by them. There are things that you can do so that you come out better, so that you become better, so that you feel better, so that you operate better. The greatest trick the enemy ever pulled, the greatest trick the enemy ever achieved, was convincing people that he doesn't even exist. I want you to know there is a better way. And it's okay for you to search for that better way. And it's okay for you to strive for a better way. You are not alone. More than anything, I want you to know that you are not alone. All right, guys, I need you to take care of yourselves. Please be kind to one another. Keep me in your prayers. I'll forever keep you in mind. Endure, believe, rise.